Ladies and gentlemen, to Season 11, we're here with Round 1. It's a brand new day for the Sim Racing Alliance. It's going to be a little bit more punishing out here during qualifying.
It's definitely a hard one here. It's what it's like. It's very, very punishing.
For all the way in Germany, this will be the first time we see this in the team series here. This is a track where you will be driving the track, not as much driving the drivers on the track.
Very brave is the Ferrari to get the move done.
He does get this position done.
Oh, huge contact, and they're both going to go around. It's going to be a huge move up the inside.
He's been using every bit of the track.
Pedal to the metal, foot to the floor.
And we're off and away for SRA.
Good evening, guys, and just before we get the stream underway, our hearts obviously go out to everyone affected by Hurricane Milton over the coming days. We were supposed to be joined by fellow co-commentator and somebody who's been doing the streams the whole way through, Ryan, but he is also shipping out to Florida in the wake of Hurricane Milton to help with relief efforts. So with that in mind, we want to emphasize we stand with the communities facing this disaster and encourage those who can support relief efforts. And we've got a couple of links up there as well, in the hope that if you can, then please spare some change for local charities on the ground and American Red Cross. And we just hope that everybody stays safe and is alive and well. So, with that, Guten Tag, ladies and gentlemen, we are here in Spielberg, Austria, where indeed the hills are alive with the sound of our GT3 cars warming up. Welcome back to the Sim Racing Alliance GT3 Team Series Championship. After what's felt like a long bye week, Division 4 has regrouped, refocused, and we're back driving into the action here at the legendary Red Bull Ring for Week 5 in the Division 4 Championship. The rain this week is pouring down. The track is promising to be slick and should hopefully add a whole new level of challenge for our drivers. The engine's roaring and tyres ready to dance on the edge of their control. Rain or shine, these drivers are here to put on a show. And this circuit is no stranger to thrilling battles. With its high-speed straights, tight corners and unforgiving turns, the Red Bull Ring demands precision. And in these conditions, we'll test our drivers like never before. Justin, I'm here with Justin Rosenthal, my Division 3 teammate and best friend, Justin Rosenthal. Justin, how are you doing? You are also in Florida, but I understand, I know that you're a bit out of the way, thankfully. So how's things, and how are you looking forward to tonight?
Good. I appreciate you having me be in here with you tonight. Yes, I am in Florida. I'm just south of everything going on with Hurricane Milton. Just some wind, some rain this afternoon, and gonna be into the early evening tonight. But everything else should be pretty good for me here.
Lovely to hear. Right, so we tried to tame this track yesterday. We practiced so hard all week, and the bye week as well, ready to go for Division 3, and we were met with dry conditions, just as dry as what you see in our track walk clips here. So hopefully there's a bit more rain in this division to come. But in the meantime, Justin, why don't you take us through a track map guide?
Yeah, we had dry conditions yesterday. Surprisingly, coming into the start of the race, there's like a 3% chance, I believe, of it happening. So it could happen, but it should be a wet race tonight for Division 4. We're going to go ahead and just go turn by turn here and start with the finish straight and long straight. One of the shorter ones of the season into turn 1, sharp right-hand turn. Go steep uphill with the high apex. And then you go down into turn 2, which is really not much of a turn, but just a long straight into what is turn 3. Nice downhill, slight turn to the right. Gotta make sure you ride that apex all the way through to turn 4. Another, right-hand turn there into the nice little swoops into 5. which is turns 4 and 5 are Rochenworth curve. After short turns, little downhill double apex right into turn 6, which is a nice left-hand turn. Comes up quickly after the sequence of right-handers. Pretty fast and challenging. With that rain, there was a lot of sliding I saw in the other divisions yesterday. To come around into turn 7 and 8, gonna have a nice little high-speed right-hander into the final downhill turn, and then come back around to the straight again. That's a really fast, sharp, technical corners. Good traction out of those, tight hairpins in turns 3 and 4. It's very crucial. And with the rain, it may be a little bit difficult there. But
I'm looking out for turn 4 because even in the dry yesterday, I couldn't really do turn 4. So I'm interested to see what these guys can get away with in the rain. So let's go and take a look through then. Let's take a look. Justin, take us through to, just as I'm configuring the actual race screen. Justin, take us through the standings. So let's start off with the driver's standings.
I'm sorry for anybody's name that I mispronounced tonight. I had a little bit of preparation beforehand. Anton Rushevich, if I'm not mistaken. Top person in our D4 standings with 290 points, followed by Ren Aoki with 286, Dean Stefani with 258, Galindo 250, Matt Massey with 224. I mean, that top 5 right there, lots of chances to move up on those leaderboards.
It's pretty
right
tight,
there.
isn't it? The top, to be fair, those top 5. I think anything happens in this race, and there's going to be there's going to be something.
Same thing with the team divisions. I mean, the teams standings. I mean, it's close. You know, the number 1 there is
Let's have a walk
Podium
through.
Hunters,
Get
428.
those guys up. There we go. Team series.
Top Gear Bottom Text with 411. Matchred Racing with 405. I mean, they're 17 points separates from 1 and 2, and then only 6 from 2 and 3. I mean, it's a close one. I mean, same thing. FreedomEagle.gov, Sub-Zero Motorsports, not that far behind. 5 points separates from 4th and 5th right here. Like it's tight up there on the top.
Yeah, it's super tight. And tell me, who does Coach Jeffries of the Coach Jeffries Academy, who we're lucky to have in the Sim Racing Alliance, who has he selected for the gold and silver drivers today?
You tell me. Go ahead.
You tell me. Okay. Well, I'll tell you, Justin. Great start. So we know for a fact that Coach Jeffries has selected in first in the gold classification for the so far season dominant Ren Aoki. Now, off the back of the last race where Ren didn't have the strongest of finishes, Ren Aoki is looking probably to reclaim that top spot. And then in second, in the silver division, we have the one and the only person who's already at the top of the table, Anton Rushevich. So without further ado, you can hear the engines in the background. Let's flick through and watch them as they go through their qualifying session. Let's make sure that we've got everything set up correctly, because it doesn't look quite right on the screen at the moment. Turn, there we go. All right, we're back. So it looks pretty wet, Justin.
Yeah, it's looking a lot more wet on the track than what we had yesterday. That is for sure. I'm sure that's what everybody is anticipating for this race. You know,
and as always,
let's hope that it stays that way for the entirety of tonight.
Yeah. Well, as always, just to explain it to our viewers, maybe it's your first time watching, maybe you just need the reminder. For the first 10 minutes of the qualifying session, our silver drivers go out onto the track and try and ply their trade onto the Red Bull ring here, especially in these conditions. And then once the 10-minute mark crosses over, we will have our gold drivers go out. So that's just why at the moment there are quite a few cars out on track, but there is no gold drivers.
No, not yet. Looks like Eric Rotherham's starting to start his first qualifying lap.
Let's try and make that a bit bigger for the crowd at home. Yeah, so you've got your normal. This is Eric Rotherham on screen now at the lead of the pack. You've got your normal sort of backing up at the end of Sector 3 there as well, but I don't think that's going to be a problem for the drivers, especially in the wets as well. You don't have to worry too much about your tyre temperatures in the warm-up. And let me just, as well, I'm just going to make one quick adjustment. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to go in and turn that motion blur off because, like I do with every game, it is awful. Right, so we're back as if nothing happened.
I will say this for all the viewers out there. There has been a pretty good mix of silver and gold. You know, stacking up the top 10 all the way through the field. This isn't you know, usually your gold drivers are your faster ones.
Yeah.
The just kind of taking a quick glimpse at what everybody's been able to do for the 2 weeks that are able to have the track. I mean, there's a lot of silver drivers up in the top there this week.
Well, the rain is a great equalizer, isn't it? So let's see what happens here. So Eric Rotherham goes top at the moment with the fastest lap. That is a 1:35.442. Matt Anderson comes through. It's almost like they're in they're in a train there.
Yeah, nice little all the way through. Pablo Ferrer starting off on his second one, 4th place as of right now.
So on the side there, what you see on the time board, just to let you all know as well, you do see their personal, their deltas. So you're going to see their top times and their deltas. So you'll be just as informed as we are as to what's going on the track.
The Bentley is looking mighty fast tonight.
Well, it was last night as well, wasn't it? In Division 3, Mr. Caleb Craig taking the win there in the Bentley. I always maintain that the Bentley is underbopped, but for some reason, I don't know. They don't listen to old Queasy, but what can I say?
Look at that beautiful coming out of turn 3. I mean, hope everybody can keep it on the track tonight.
Well, I have a strong suspicion that probably won't happen, but I don't want to. Let's quickly go over to Stephen Buckley here, and let's put him next to you. So you can see actually Stephen Buckley's got the fastest Sector 3 time there. Neither of them have the. Oh well, Eric Rotherham's just changed that. Slower in Sector 1, but faster in Sector 2. Let's see if we can carry it all the way through, as Rotherham indeed goes fastest. But still, it looks like there's plenty in the sectors there for everybody else to make their way through. Looks as though as well, I'm just noticing Brett Swift, and it looks like Aaron Kovac, although Kovac is out, but Brett Swift's still in the pits at the moment.
Yeah. Looking to see if there was maybe a quali ban, possibly.
Oh, potentially, yeah. I didn't make a note of those actually, but I do know that there is one or two. Let's take a quick look and have a look for the qualifying bans, if there are any, and any penalties anyway. So, penalties for week 4.
I don't. I know Division 4 had a little bit of a late finalization of everything after some steward and stuff, but I don't see his name.
Nope, I don't see any of it.
Interesting. Well, Eric Rotherham taking the provisional poll
Again.
Getting his time way down.
I think a 1:34.8 is pretty decent time in the wet. I mean, of course, it's so hard to say because it depends on the variation of how wet it is. We had quite a damp track, didn't we? It wasn't actually that rainy during our qualifying yesterday, so our times were way faster. But that's the only reason why, really.
I mean, everybody is you can see there, everybody is about pretty much lower on their delta coming around on this time. Seems like everybody's starting to lock in and take the advantage of the last couple minutes that they have out before we let the gold drivers.
Yeah, it goes quickly. 8 minutes already gone in the qualifying. And there we go. You can see the top five separated by a second there at the moment. As it looks like Stephen Buckley's had a going off there. So let's see if we can view that. That was number 173. A nice delay there. That's not you guys. That is the system. Bear with it. It's thinking about it still. Oh, and it's crashing me. Okay, so we're not getting that replay.
Well, oh no.
There we go. It's back up. Oh, as we see somebody go off there. Oh, there we go. That was the replay, right? Brilliant. Fantastic. That worked well, didn't it? Seamless, I might say.
I would say that was as perfect as you could get it. I love it. It was great.
10 out of 10. Anywho, moving on.
Stephen Dutton.
Darren Roberts showed. Oh, sorry, Stephen Dutton. Yep.
Coming along.
Oh, Brett
Kyle
Swift has got it.
Miller's-
Quali ban. Brett Swift. No. Teammates starting in the pits. Sub-Zero going to push through tonight, hopefully. Pit lane start from 913, 324, and 305 from our naughty step track correspondent, Brett Swift there. Thank you very much, Brett. Appreciate you as always.
Thank you, Brett. I appreciate it.
As you can see, we prepared really hard for tonight's snap. We did, but there's a lot to cover. Give us a break.
Feeling a little rusty too. You had a nice little long week trying to get our feet back in here again. Mindset.
We're still buzzing after the 3 hours endurance that we hosted.
On board with Scott Johnson here.
Absolutely.
Coming out of turn 7. Ooh, little bit of
wiggle.
grass there at the end. Yeah, a little bit of grass too at the end there. Eric Rudham just taking that time and just saying, you know what, I could go a little faster.
Well, there's nobody improving their time, unfortunately, as they all go into the pits now, as we will begin to see the gold drivers coming out onto the track. Stephen Dutton, though, finishing a handy third. I'll take that.
Yeah, very nice.
So your silvers go Eric Rudham, Darren Robershode, Stephen Dutton, Matt Anderson, Tim Deschamps, Steve Buckley, Scott Johnson, Carl Miller, Hesham Rimzik, Shane Transu, Pablo Ferreira, Aaron Kovac, and JP Johnston. It's a very evenly balanced division in terms of gold and silver. I'm noticing on the leaderboard there.
Yeah,
Very
everybody
balanced.
is very between that. I mean, like I said too, the practice times this week, there's a lot of mix of everybody. This is gonna be a fantastic race.
It's
I'm
gonna
very
be
excited for
yeah.
this.
I'm excited for this.
All right, let's go ahead and
I don't know why it's not showing. Go. Let's see somebody out on track. 347. There we go. Matt Anderson finishing off
Matt
that.
Anderson. Yeah, finishing off, coming straight into the pit. Whee!
bit of pit practice, I'd say there.
Yeah.
Going on.
All right, looking Ren Aoki. Nissan.
So D4 gold pick Ren Aoki. Well, actually, Hisham Ramzik as we see him go off.
Yeah, straight through. They're gonna say go ahead and Ren Aoki gonna go ahead and start his first lap here.
Let's watch him do
Going
it.
into turn 1.
Kind of miss the apex a bit there, but that should be okay.
Yeah, should be good. Nice long straight. Beautiful camera action here. Going into the nice right-hander. Wee. All the way down the straight, going into this downhill right-hander as well here.
You mean Schlossgold, mate? What a name, by the way.
Schlossgold.
Now, while we do that, let's go ahead and bring up the current P1 times to compare for Ren Aoki there. Obviously, nothing to see yet, but we'll see after his first lap how he stacks up and compared to Eric Rudderham.
It looks like he's
He's taking those left-handers a lot better than I did last night.
I was gonna say no slipping and sliding like we were. Beautifully controlled all the way down. Going into turn 9. Go ahead and say that for me.
Rint.
Rint.
With a 134.757 to beat. So let's see what he goes across on.
Yeah.
So, look at that. 135.1, not bad. So he's just a bit slower in all the in all but the last sector there. So there's definitely some time to be made up. Anton Rushevich goes through into third place as well.
Yeah.
Ooh, getting a bit tight behind there. Won't want to do that because you can't pass him.
Yeah, as I say, you gotta be careful. No passing and qualifying. You gotta give yourself, enough time to.
It's a trade-off, right? I mean, it's so frustrating when you are in Anton's position right now, but at the same time, it's. Oh, there we go. As he goes past, anyway.
I might have gone off track there. Who is that? I couldn't tell.
That was number 142, Elliot Levine.
Yeah, Levine. Yeah. Might have just gone off. Didn't want to bother impeding his lap, so just let him pass.
As we see, car number 21 seems to have something, or Travis Tatro. Let's go back and have a look and see what happened there. Oh, don't tell me it's going to crash again. This is going to be really bad if we're not getting any replays.
No.
It doesn't look like it. Oh, no.
No.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, that answers that question for you. There we go. We sort of got it. Sort of got it.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Great. Okay. So Anton Rushevich, 0.8 off. Darren Rubbershow, great qualifying from him as well. 2 silvers sat on the top. It's just such a great equalizer, the rain.
All right, Travis, let's go ahead and keep it nice and easy there. No slippy slidey this time. Great time. I feel for them though, because it looks like it is very wet out there for this qualifying.
Oh, it does.
Well, we got out easy yesterday.
Well, you say that, but you prepare all week for it. I mean, at least these guys are in the conditions they prep for,
That is true.
But that's weather. Who controls Mother Nature?
There we go. Very nicely done this time around in turn 4. Ooh, let's see what Anton Rushevich gets here. Okay. Newest fastest lap.
Anton Rushevich, look at that.
134.3.
It's a solid lap time.
Very nice.
That's a solid lap time.
Very nice.
That's why he's gold. As I incorrectly labelled him earlier. In fact, that can't be right then. Coach's pick can't be him, can it? Let me go through and double check that again because I've clearly got that wrong.
Rusevic out here.
Oh, you know what? Coaches pick Cube Master, and I don't think Cube Master is racing tonight. So, Justin, you get the honor of picking your silver pick for the race. Who are you going to go with?
Silver pick for the race. I'll go with Pablo for TC8. No, he's a little bit down there.
You're going with Pablo Ferrer
Yeah.
for TC8.
Yeah, I think we might. You never know.
It's a big comeback. I'm not going to lie, mate. But it's not impossible with these conditions. It's not impossible.
I was going to say, if there's anything, is that the wet conditions, like you said, are very unpredictable. All you need is to keep it on track, and you might find your way to the top.
Exactly.
Never know.
So we got Jeremy Yaron in the chat. Let's go, Rushovic, Cab, and the distinguished Mr. Greer. Holy moly, mama. Way to be Anton. Iris with That's My Driver. I'm assuming you're talking about Anton as well. And then we've got some love from Gianna for Go Matt Matazi, who's yet to put in a lap. But let's go ahead and take a look at Matt, see how he's getting on.
Bentley power.
Yeah, exactly. I think though, unless it's one of those. It's not easy in the dry to control in the corners, let alone in the rain. So it's definitely it's not the easiest car to go with. Just taking note as well. Jake Battles made their way up into third place. Dean Stefani into fourth. So the golds are starting to come through, but it's not a complete. It's not a complete whitewash at the moment.
No. Still a nice little mix there at the top in the top 10.
Still got quite a few people in the pits as well. Whether they're also a result of penalties, I don't know. But yeah.
Yeah, and it looks like Matt should be able to get another lap in. As long as he's got enough fuel to do it.
Anton Rushovic goes with a new fastest lap, a 1:30. Calm down, Anton. You're already in the lead, brother. I mean, relax.
Yeah, he's got a nice 5/10 there.
And that is qualifying anyway, so Matt Matazi goes into 20th place. That's a handy position for him as well, given that there was a few bits of struggle to get a valid lap time there. So that is all good. Let's see who's still out on track. I think at the moment we've got Vincent Nicolay looking to put down another lap, but just behind them is Anton Rushovic again.
It's a beautiful looking livery right there.
It is.
I like the
I will say as well at the moment, so Matt Schmitzer and Nicolay and Elliot Levine are up on their deltas at the moment. So they're all looking to put something in. Although I might have given Nicolay the commentator's curse. They've gone equal. Matt Schmitzer, though, way up on their time. 0.4 at this point.
Yeah, that can move him up quite a bit, it looks like. 0.4. Coming in here into the final turn. Oh,
okay. Must have made a mistake. I can only assume.
That's unfortunate.
And I think that is pretty much everybody else.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That'll do it. So let's go ahead and go with our brand new sponsorship videos. Now, keen observers might recognize the person doing the sponsors. Let's check it out. Huge thank you to our SRA sponsors and title sponsors for supporting us here at SRA, as well as support from Documise, a modern business solution for product management. Go to documise.com to learn more today. And support from Retro Saga, a North American-based gaming company that provides accessories for your favorite classic systems. including Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation, and much more. Enhance your retro gaming experience today at retrosaga.ca. And a big thank you to our affiliates, Track Racer. Experience redefined gaming with Track Racer's high quality sim rigs and accessories. Use code SRATE at checkout to support us. Armamentario, a toolbox for ACC that will enhance your chance to win. Enjoy a fully customizable and enhanced HUD to change the way you experience ACC. AT 3D Sim Shop. Upgrade your sim racing experience today with premium 3D printed accessories featuring precision crafted magnetic shifters, sleek cable management solutions, versatile stream deck mounts, and immersive dashboard displays. Their innovative designs enhance performance and style, elevate every lap with top tier quality and craftsmanship at at3d.net. Go Setups, premium esports setups for everybody. Use our affiliate link on our Discord and take your drive to the next level. Castle and Cauldron, a home-based crafting business specialising in handmade Harry Potter, Fantastic Beasts and Fairy World collectibles. Magic wands, potions, mini dioramas, wall decor, costumery, cosplay and much more. Castle and Cauldron is where crafting meets the magical. Visit facebook.com/Castle Cauldron. And from KP Concepts, your source for custom automotive renderings, graphic design, and printing. We spend countless hours making you look all good for the spectacle. Check out kpconcepts.com for more. All right, and you are back with us, and the guys are all lined up, ready to go. So what we're going to do is jump straight into a grid walk with our man Justin Rosenthal. Justin, let's go ahead and take it away.
All
When
right,
it loads up,
number
there we
one,
go.
we got beautiful Anton Rushevich. I'm sorry for anybody's name that I do not get right in advance. Jake Battle in second, Dean Stefani in third, Darren Robichaud in fourth, Ren Aoki in fifth, Matt Melson in sixth, Steven Dutton in seventh, Matt Anderson in eighth, Vincent Nicolettes in ninth, Matt Schmitzer in 10th, Elliot Levine in 11th, Hisham Remzik in 12th, Raf Cav in 13th, Tim Ducharme in 14th, Felix Palint 15th, Stephen Buckley in 16th, Scott Johnson 17th, Kyle Miller in 18th, Matt Matzi in 19th, Shane Tranzu in 20th, Pablo Ferreira 21st, Aaron Kovac 22nd, Travis Tatro 23rd, JP Johnson in 24th, Thomas Greer in 25th, Daviv Galindo in 26th, Brett Swift in 27th, Roger Rodriguez in 28th, and Ian Demler in 29th. Woo!
You nailed it, mate. I mean, you didn't. You butchered some names there, but you know what?
I know, and I'm so sorry.
Oh, jeez.
I expect every single person whose name I got wrong to at me, and I will formally apologize to each and every single one of you. So that next time I do D4, I will not butcher your names.
I see a lot of people
Boy,
representing the
oh,
UN
boy.
as well, but I think that's just because we're using custom liveries, so we'll try and get that fixed for the next time around as well.
Yep.
Yep.
So we're gonna go ahead and halfway through. Very short track.
It is.
Forgot to mention that. It is a very short track, so we are not gonna have a whole lot of weight in here.
Guys in the chat, give us your predictions. See what you can see where you think these guys are going to come. Top 5. Best guess gets a shout out at the end of the race. As these guys come around now onto the penultimate turn of turn 9, Rint.
Track is nice and wet. No surprise drives.
We're going to go to Helicam, but Justin, as they come around the final turn, It is all yours as always for turn 1, my friend.
I know, and we are approaching Red Bull Mobile as we come down the straight. Everybody, get up and stand. We are about to go green. Woo!
Oh, apparently not. A bit of a delay there.
Oh, all right, away we go into turn 1. Rusevic is just about to got a really good start. Gonna have all the time in the world to get around turn 1. Clearly as day is gone as we go farther back. Oh, a little bit of contact.
I think they will
No,
get through
all
pretty
the way
clean.
through.
Look
Pretty
at
well,
that.
and yeah, no, pretty good. Down the straight, everybody, pit starts
Yeah, they're coming to
coming
pit
out.
starts. Let's go back to the front now.
Yeah, Jake Battle coming out in second here. Stefani out in third.
Oh
Smith.
no!
Oh
Matt
no!
Schmitzer going through the
Smith.
middle.
Oh no, a little bump effect. That's all right. Everybody back on the track. No big spins. Shane Transu. All right, everybody. Good. Not too many people farther back. Rusevic just absolutely taking off here to start.
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, he is. He is well ahead of second place right now, but that's okay. Plenty of race. Yep, so top 5 rounding out after about halfway through the first lap. Rusevic, Battle, Stefani, Robichaud, Aoki. Little battle here for 15th. Mr. Stefan Buckley.
Stefan Buckley.
Stefan Buckley, again. I expect everybody to at me with my messed up names. Yeah, pretty clean first lap.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty
Nothing
impressed.
crazy.
Nothing
We
crazy.
like it, yeah.
Anton Roshevich obviously setting the fastest lap
Is-
time there.
I mean, he is just that Ford Mustang, man. This is just gone. But very nice, clean. I mean, ooh, Kyle Miller coming into this
He's got a little bit of a
right-hander.
train behind him, but
Oh, he's
it's
lined up.
working.
Yeah. I believe that is oh no!
Who was that? Felix
Who was
Baylon,
that?
I think was it.
Oh,
No, Rough Cab.
what's him?
Oh, that was in
Oh
turn
no.
1.
Which one? No, it was
No, I'm saying that was Rough Cab in
yeah.
turn 1, but I don't know who that was. And
Oh,
Scott Johnson was it?
Jay. I believe there's no game audio.
No, game audio.
Taking a look over here at the
I've
chat.
turned it up. Let me see.
It says there is no game audio.
Okay, well, we will try and fix that.
As Cease tries to sort this out, we're gonna go.
Oh, Scott Johnson's. Oh, I tell you what it will be as well, guys. Let me to break our stream here. Apologies, everybody. That's probably why.
Oh no.
There we go. That's
All right, taking a look here at Travis Tatro still
yep.
moving up 4 positions from the start of the race. Seems like everything is better now here on the stream as well. Oh,
It looks like Aaron Kovac.
yeah, Kovacs. Turn 1.
Yeah, more turn 1 shenanigans. So it was a really clean turn 1, but it's been a bit of a battle ever since.
Ooh, a little wide there at the end. Little side-by-side action. Ooh, Thomas Greer at that inside should be able to hold off Tatro. Yep, nice. Thomas Greer also up 6 positions from the
Yeah,
start.
had a great start for Thomas Greer there.
Good little.
Brett Swift up 9 places. I'm guessing that is just coming through the... Rushovic setting another fastest lap. And you know what? We didn't even mention it, Justin. There's rain.
We made a little quick analysis at the start of the race that there was
There
rain.
is rain. I see Eric
That
Rudderham.
3% didn't happen for them.
I think something must have happened to Eric Rudderham there as well. So he's down all the way now into 24th place. Nobody pitting yet.
Matt Massey coming up into turn 3 right here. 4 positions as well.
Matazi's doing well, yep. Oh, I've cursing clearly.
Never mind.
Car number
Clearly,
28 seems to have had a little bit of an issue as well. Let's have a look. Not car number 28. Scott Johnson again, looking like it at the moment. Him and Stephen Buckley way down there now, unfortunately. 29th and 28th place.
Yeah, got a nice little battle. Couple of spots on the track right here, yeah, for 6th, 7th, and 8th.
It's a big old train behind Mr. Dutton there, isn't it? Forming. We would bring you 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th because I know some of your crowd favourites are in there, but it's pretty settled at the moment. This is where the action is, so we'll stick with it for the time being.
Yeah, looking this good defense over here for Dutton.
Carl Miller making an overtake there on Tim Deschamps by the looks of it.
Up 6 positions as well from the start. Kyle Miller. Oh, a little bit of Matt Anderson, a little slidey there.
So this is Matt Anderson and Hesham Rimzik. Anderson making the pass for Rimzik, coming straight back. Oy.
Holding him off.
Okay.
Okay, got a little.
I'm trying to bring you all the action on track, guys, but there is a lot of it. So it's middle pack. So this is Ian Demler. So Ian Demler made a pass on JP Johnson, still moving up in their OnlyFans reviews. Anton Rushovic again sets a new fastest lap of the race at 1:34.3.
Rushovic just taking off. Got about a 3.4 gap between 1st and 2nd. Had the Wheaties this morning just going crazy.
So we have had one pit at Aaron Kovac by the look of it.
Taking one out of the book that you were trying to do yesterday?
Yeah, I mean,
Go
honestly,
early.
I back it. I back the undercut. I think the undercut is definitely powerful around here for sure.
Nice little battle again, still here for 7th, 8th, and 9th. Ooh, Resnick a little slidey coming out of turn 6.
This is back on board with Brett Swift now, making a chance against Pablo Ferreira.
Yeah, that
Oh, you know what, Rushovic? I'm about to disable this graphic mod in a minute, okay? with the new fastest lap until you calm down, sir. Some great laps going in there by Rostovich. Setting the trend, setting the pace.
I'd like to also give props to Brett Swift so far. Quali
Absolutely.
Band had a start in the back, already up 9 positions.
Already up into
Making his way.
19th. Jeez. Jeez.
Sheesh. Looking to make a move.
Let's go to
Kept
Carl
it,
Miller. Look at this. Carl Miller up into through turn 2, going up into turn 3. A hard
Bentley
right-hander.
Power.
Bentley Power. He's going to try and go around the outside as he tries to get closed off by Tim Deschamps there. Tim Deschamps, backing out a little bit, but trying to get the better grip on the exit there and come back, but I think that's going to be too far. But you never know with this Bentley Power. It looks like he's making some moves.
Yeah.
Let's check in with Brett Swift again.
Brett Swift again. Got overtaken by Greer.
So there was contact between Greer and Swift. That's what the attention markers tell us.
Oh, he's right on his buns.
This is Carl Miller and Tim Deschamps again going around the penultimate corner of Rindt, coming into the Red Bull Mobile turn 10. Don't think he's going to make anything happen there, but back to Brett Swift though, coming through the same corner, goes wide off the track. There is not a lot of grip there, Brett.
Slippery.
Yeah, careful now. He recovers it well.
Stay off those curves.
Raf Cab also trying to make some moves into the same corner, but again, just doesn't seem to be able to make a stick.
Yeah, after his spin, trying to make his way back up through the pack again.
This is Vincent Nicolay at the moment, although let's quickly go to Raf Cab, who is right up behind going into turn 1 and going up the long run off there. See what Mr. Raf Cab has got.
Kind of nice little exit out the turn right there. Right up on his tail.
What's he going to try here? He's going to try and go down the inside. There's blocking. There's contact. There's contact.
Oh, no.
Hold your brakes.
No brakes.
Oh my goodness me. Tatro, that was some brave defending there. I'll be honest, and he's returned to the pit. Travis Tatro, you hate to see it. You hate to see it.
That was trying to hold him off, just...
And this is the very fast Eric Rudderham up behind the equally as fast Tavim Galindo, but just doesn't seem to... Oh no, I think Galindo started from the pit as well, didn't he? So these are two fast drivers trying to make their way up through the grid as we go forward to Vincent Nicolay, looking to try and make another move again into the penultimate turns of the track. Losing a bit of grip there, it looks like, though. But they are getting held up by Rimschick. That's in the McLaren, the purple and black McLaren up ahead. Starting to get a bit of traffic behind them.
Yeah, nice little train right here.
Yeah, just so that... Oh, there's been contact.
Contact.
And that is Davim Galindo. Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to miss it even more. Sorry about that, guys. In fact, you know who it was? It was Vincent Nicolay. Down into 20th position, so it wasn't Galindo, in fact, it was Nicolay.
Well, a little wide there.
Anton Roshevich, by the way, is already through 8 laps, opened up a gap of 6.1 seconds on Jake Battle, who has Dean Stefani only a second behind. As we cut to this train here, this is Pablo Ferrer for Team TC8 at the front there, Thomas Greer in the middle, and Brett Swift at the back.
Hey, Greer is right on his oh, there's another
I'm not even commenting on it. Guy needs to relax, manage those tires.
Thomas Greer trying to make a move, possibly coming into Red Bull.
Oh no! Oh, Thomas Greer, Brett Swift come together.
Oh no! Hold it there, let him
Oh,
go.
hold your
Oh.
brakes. Hold your brakes.
Oh no!
Hold your
no.
brakes.
Yeah.
Oh, dear, oh dear. Oh no.
No.
Coming straight.
Okay.
That
Alright,
happened.
that's fine. There it is.
Ren Aoki, we'll just skip ahead because Darren Robichaud is under heavy pressure from Ren Aoki there, who's looks to have made the pass.
Yeah.
Aoki up 2 places now. They mean business.
Making a move on the inside though.
Oh, trying to keep it clean. That's good,
clean.
respectful racing. These two drivers, they're fast, both of them.
I mean, coming into this turn through, Aoki's gonna have that inside again. He should be able to. Yes.
Is Robichaud going to look for the cut back on the
Yeah,
inside?
once.
I don't think so.
I don't think he's got enough.
No.
Ugh.
As we look at Eric Rotherham, this is going down into turn 4 now, the all-important turn 4 that we've just been through. Eric Rotherham and Raf Cab, and it looks like Raf is... I don't... Oh, okay.
Avoids the contact. All right, that's fine.
It is all happening here. We've got Davim Galindo and JP Johnson up behind as well.
Galindo gonna make a move on the inside, possibly?
No, I don't think so. Let's
No.
go ahead and look at Matt Anderson. 0.4 seconds as we go on to the start-finish straight now. Raf Cab also 0.4 seconds behind, so this is close between everybody here, guys. We'll try and bring you the action.
Yeah, it's not.
So Iris Prifty
Matt
saying, I
Anderson,
predict the
yeah.
Rushevich, Aoki, and Stefani battle for first place. Okay. I mean, all right. I don't think... I mean, they're going to have to put in some serious pace to catch up with Rushevich, but, you know, why not? Never say never. Shane Transu. Looks like Shane Transu's had a bit of an issue there as well, so let's go ahead and look at Shane Transu. Looks like they've gone all the way down. They've lost their position to Ian Demler. As Matt Matazi now in the Bentley on Lambo action going down into turn 4. Keeping it nice and clean through there, which is good to see. Now it's really important to say that 8th through 15th are separated by less than 3 seconds. So that's fun. As Davim Galindo goes down the inside, this is into turn 3 now. Davim Galindo looks to get the run on, and they do on JP Johnston.
Oh, he's going to have a nice run out right there. Let's see if he can hold them off going into this turn. See if he makes the move.
Johnston's looking to make a move, is he? No, he thinks better of it.
Backs out. Okay. Keeping it nice and waiting for that right moment.
As it looks like a bit of damage there from Matt Schmitzer. Oh my gosh, that was close. Okay.
Wait.
Yeah.
You gotta keep it in that line. You gotta keep it in the line.
Got to keep it in the pit lines, but I think that was a last-minute decision there from Schmitzer.
Got Matt Anderson here.
Can you believe last week, Justin, we were saying all the positions have such gaps between them, and now look at us, man. We can't even get a breath between the action.
I know, it's a big difference from the Norse life ring as well.
So this is Matt Anderson on rim shake. Oh,
a little bit too much there. Too much curb. That's all right.
So what I will say is, although Rushevich is running away with the fastest laps, it is Eric Rotherham that has the fastest sector 3 times. So it's not all going Rushevich's way. There's not all the pace. Rotherham's just got to fight their way through the rest of the field.
I know you can take a look at that map right there on the right-hand side, and you can see how much of a gap that it is between first and second.
It's crazy, isn't it? But
6
also
points,
importantly, third and second as well. Dean Stefani and Jake Battle still going at it. Still a second separating, and 1.3 after the 2 turns there. 1.3. As we have to go back to the action because 14th and 13th, Felix Paylon defending Matt Matazi here by 0.3, and just behind them, Brett Swift also trying to make a move on Pablo Ferrer. As he looks to actually make the move, by the looks of it, no, thinks of it, goes back.
Ferrer looks like you got a little bit of hood damage.
I mean, who doesn't at this point with what's been going on? My goodness. Matt Matazi going into turn 1. Oh, Matt! Ooh, hit the
You're not
bump
supposed
there.
to be there.
That is not the line, Matt. Luckily makes it through as it looks like Brett Swift does make the move on Pablo Ferrer, but they are close going through turn
Close.
one. My goodness.
I thought he was maybe gonna push him a little bit.
These two. So this is Pablo Ferrer now trying to make the move again on Brett Swift after the overtake, trying to get it back. He wants that position back. Oh, it says contact. Oh, they both break. There's not a lot in it. But that, of course, is music to Vincent Nicolet's ears. Now going to be trying to make the move on Pablo Ferrer. Ferrer's going to have to switch from the offensive to the defensive. Let's see what happens. Nicolet looks like he's going for the inside. What's going to happen here? Okay, there's plenty of... Okay,
There
and it
is
looks
action.
like
He's
contact.
gonna make the move again.
Vincent Nicolet trying to make the move. He's on the outside though. Ferrer keeps the inside. That's great defensive driving from the pair of them.
Thought maybe they can get the switch. Rudderham is also right behind them too. Possibly can, while they're a little bit of fighting up there, maybe able to make a move himself.
That gap is all for a second. Everybody take a breath. We're now looking at Davim Galindo, who's right up the backside of Thomas Greer. Excuse the fruitful language. But he's not looking to let him go at all. As we go to Eric Rudderham now, trying to make the move on Vincent Nicolet. Apparently we don't. Apparently we change. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. This is Nicolet still trying to make that move on Rudderham, who's obviously made the move on Nicolet somewhere along the track there in all of the chaos. Nicolet's dropped back. Rudderham says, thank you very much. Two very fast drivers here.
Hold on. Got a better exit possibly here.
Let's keep this going into this corner. This is Davim Galindo and Thomas Greer going through quite comfortably, but it does look like Roger Rodriguez makes the move, but goes way wide. Ooh, controls it. And loses a place ultimately in the pursuit again past JP Johnson. This is Tim Ducharme now up behind Elliot Levine even. As it looks like sixth place has had something. Stephen Dutton. Oh, car number. That is Melanson. Matt Melanson has gone off. Now that is unfortunate. You've got to keep it clean, Matt. You let these two pass. Yes, he does. And he's now, okay, he's in 14th. It's not the end of the world.
Direction.
As Tim Ducharme goes for the pot.
Oh my goodness, no!
Oh, he got air over that. That was an assassination attempt on what I believe is Elliot Levine. Yeah, trying to recover.
People tonight just going over that.
Oh, it's behind him as well. Who is that? That's Matt Melanson again.
Melanson again.
Oh, Matt.
Maybe the damage is,
I think so. Oh, be careful, Matt. Be careful. Oh, Shane Transu avoiding the questionable rejoin. All right, as we go back further up, this is Rudderham trying to make the move on Pablo Ferrer now. As we move back forward, this is Rimsicon Anderson.
Oh my contact.
Goodness.
Action all over the track.
There is. I'm gonna have to take a breather at some point.
Yeah, Revsig coming out here.
You guys listening wanted the action. You've got the action. My goodness. Eric Rudderham trying to go down the inside now. Pablo Ferrer going into turns 7. Roush. Nothing doing by the looks of it. But if Rudderham can keep it together between these two last corners here, he's going to have a great take down the start-finish straight. So let's keep with these guys. Catch our breaths. See what Rudderham can do, if anything, or if Pablo Ferrer can battle him off.
A little bit of grass there. Oh, just brakes early just to let him take the turn.
Yeah, rough cab
That's
looking to
fine.
pit in as
Yeah,
well by the judge, by the looks of it.
Yeah. Looks like Eric Rotherham just keep it in there.
Got to keep alive at this
Tim
point
Duch-
for Rotherham, you know.
Tim Ducharme.
Tim Deschamps recovering
Ducharme,
themselves
it
after an
is.
interesting overtake into turn one as Johnson and Buckley look like they've got something going on here. Well, Buckley is going the wrong way. Where are you going, Stephen?
Oh no.
And that, to me, yeah, it looks like Rough Cab and JP Johnson in the pits. Rough Cab coming back out, but we haven't got time to look at the pits because this is Pablo Ferrer. Rotherham has made the move on Pablo Ferrer, but again, he wants that position back.
Slowly moving his way up.
Certainly is.
Let's see if get a good exit here on this final turn, possibly, and
Oh, sorry, I did not mean to move.
make a move on Rotherham here, possibly. No, looks like nice and easy.
Tim Deschamps looks like he does a great turn one there. Let's see if he can optimize that runoff. He's only 0.3 behind.
Make a move possibly here going to the turn. No,
No, don't think he's going to do it.
gonna wait. Right on Levine's tail though. Oh man, look at that spray into the windshields.
Yeah, that's fun, right?
It is a little wide there for Levine.
We're on board with the Sham Rimzik, only 1 second behind Matt Anderson, trying to get themselves up into 7th place there. As for the top three, Jake Battles still maintaining 2nd place. Dean Stefani's dropped off a bit, but the almighty Ren Aoki looking to make some ground. Ren Aoki's had a fantastic start.
A lot of movement up there in that 9th, 10th area.
Yep.
Moving up, I believe Brett Swift has moved up 14 positions from the start of the race.
A lot of
Up to
positions
14?
gained. It's so the biggest, unfortunately, our biggest loser at the moment is Matt Schmitzer, down 14 positions. But our biggest gainer is actually Matt Matazi, up into 9th place, starting 20th. As
Bentley
Eric
Powell.
Rotherham finally sets a new fastest lap. What's Rushevich going to say to that?
I'm sure he took that personally. You're gonna see this change real quick.
Oh, we're going to see this pass, and there's contact between Rotherham and
Rotherham,
Swift.
it's-
Oh,
Oh no!
No. That
I'm
resets
sorry,
it all
Brett.
again. Yeah.
Sorry.
These are some... The students are going to have fun. That's what I'm going to say. The students are going to have fun with Deep Water this week. Oh, as Brett Swift tries to make the move down the inside as the
Okay.
camera's slow to catch up. This is on Nicolay. Porsche v Porsche. Brett Swift trying to keep onto that position. Nicolay holds the inside as they're going into 2 left-handers now. Nicolay... Oh, there's a contact again.
No!
Brett Swift driving away, but Nicolay is
Gotta-
stuck. Oh, Vincent, you hate to see it, buddy. Oh, man. Well, we don't have any time to rest on our laurels, though, because, again, Thomas Greer trying to make the move now. This is on Matt Melanson. Brett Swift choosing to pit as well, by the way.
Yeah.
Matt
Okay.
Melanson going into the pits as
Nelson
well.
pit.
Tim Deschamps still following. This is Tim Deschamps on Elliot Levine still. They're getting to know one another here. very, very
Nice
well.
little battle.
Oof.
Well, catch your breath.
No
We're only
attack saying
halfway
D4
through.
is back to last season D4 things as we hit the halfway mark. Yeah, it's been eventful. It has. It's been eventful. We're at the halfway mark. Still a long way to go. The race engineer tells their drivers. This is the closest battle. We've now got a bit of separation after a bit of contact. This is the closest battle at the moment.
Doesn't seem like Brett Swift had too much damage in and out
In and out.
of the pit.
Let's take a look at how long those pit stops took them. Let's go across to our pit times. So it looks to me as if let's go down to Brett Swift. Took 28 seconds in total. So not bad at all.
In and out.
In and out. Bish bash bosh.
Tim Ducharme was thinking about making that move here.
Still making that move. Still on it. He's got to have a good drag over.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Make the move.
Here we go.
Move.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your hats. Oh, no. He filters back in behind. Okay.
And we'll still got plenty of time.
As just for our viewers, it's not on camera, but Ren Aoki entering into the 1 second territory behind Dean Stefani now. We're just having a look at a few of our pitches. Ren Aoki has made a move because Dean Stefani seems to have had a few bits. Oh, going into the pit lane. Okay. That's why.
I wonder if that'll force him to think about pitting on the next lap.
Well, yeah, we'll keep an eye on it, see what Ren decides to do in the end. Tim Ducharme a second behind. 1.3 now.
Looks like must have had a little slip up. Thinking about pitting possibly? No.
No, not at the moment. Now,
Quite a bit of people coming in.
Yeah, the computer's saying that Matt Matazzi, although they're 19th now, after the pits, it still calculates that Matt Matazzi is going to come out in 10th place here. So all is not lost for Matt. After I can't even remember if he was involved in all the shenanigans, but definitely all is not lost. It looks like the top two though still maintaining their timeout now. Rushovich is still opening a gap on Jake Battle, and Ren Aoki is closing that gap. So closing that gap hard.
He's got Battle in his sights. So,
That was it.
I get all nervous when they go over that final turn. I know from yesterday, you just go a little bit too much on that inside. You bounce and you're sliding off into Neverland at that point. Kyle Miller coming into turn 3 here.
So let's go to who was our third place after all the pits. It was Dean Stefani, wasn't it? Dean Stefani. So it does look like at the moment, Ren Aoki, I don't know. There's a big gap. The computer says if Ren Aoki pits now, they come out in third place as the pace goes at the moment. So it looks like the undercut might be working for him.
Kyler Miller over here looking to close the gap on Remzik. Just about a second behind. Scott Johnson trying to make his way up into 13th. Oh, never mind. Got some people. Oh, a couple people in the pits.
Oh, well, that's an interesting camera angle.
I like the tire.
I don't know what that is. It's something down in the bumper.
Very interesting.
So let's stick with it then. Let's get back into it, ladies and gentlemen. We are just past the halfway mark. We have Scott Johnson, 0.8 at the moment, behind Dean Stefani. Ren Aoki's 1.8 seconds behind Jake Battle. Carl Miller, 0.8 seconds behind Hisham Remzik. Matt Matazi, 1 second behind Felix Palon.
About half the grid is also pitted as well.
Yeah,
to fulfill
absolutely.
Their requirement of taking tires.
Yep, so it's a mandatory 30-second tyre change. That's all the requirement is. So if you're Dean Stefani right now, you've got to try and get a move on. I know it's hard, stuck behind. Well, I'm not really stuck behind traffic. You've got to try and make some moves. That is the negative side of pitting when everybody else pits. And you can sometimes come out into a bit of traffic that you weren't in before. This is Carl Miller on Hisham Rimzik. Oh, Carl Miller loses the back end but recovers it. As you see in the background there.
Rusevic going into the pits. All right, all eyes here. How long will this pit be? Go in, squeaky clean, come out, squeaky clean.
We see Rusevic is in there.
Yeah, Rusevic is in there, and
Aoki goes
top three go in all at the same time.
Yep. Except for Aoki.
Okay.
Aoki's still out there.
I could have sworn it said that he going in, but
he might have got over the pit line maybe, and it maybe triggered it as an in. Stephen Dutton up into second place there.
Gotta have a great lap here, Mr. Aoki.
Yeah, this is all or nothing for Aoki if he wants to try and get ahead of Jake Battle. So Dean Stefani closing the gap there on Roger Rodriguez as Roger Rodriguez in fact goes into the pits. So that was why he closes the gap. Anton Rusevic is back out though. He's 1.5 seconds behind Vincent Nicolay. So I can tell you that it is tight between Aoki and Battle at the moment. The prediction computer is going sideways with itself between who's going to come out second and third. So what we're going to do is we are going to go on board now with Jake Battle. And the first time we see Aoki pit, we will keep a track of... as Dutton goes off track there.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. But as soon as we see Aoki going into the pits, let's go and have a look now. It doesn't look like it's happening yet. It's still staying up.
No. Another lap around. I mean, got all this no traffic in front of you right now.
This is Dean Stefani trying to make a move down the inside through turn 6 into turn 7. This is Stefani on Rodriguez. Dean Stefani desperate to try and get behind.
Little slidey there, be able to get around. Yeah,
gets past. So number 20, car number 26 is in the pits as well. It looks like car number 26 might have left as well as car. Surely not. Vincent Nicolay. Okay, yeah, Nicolay's going in for their pits. That's fine. I thought they'd had an accident, but that's all right.
Well, let's see if
this is Carl Miller and Hisham Rimzik, the closest battles on the grid at the moment.
Bentley Power.
Bentley
Nope.
Power indeed, and Jake
Wow.
Battle trying their best to get past. Now there is also another incident I see on the
Incident, yes.
board. I can't see which number that is at the moment though. Third place has just gone past them. That's 21st position, Davim Galindo.
Yeah, Aoki also going into the pits.
Aoki's going into the pits, are they? Alright, let's go on board with with Jake Battle, who is ironically battling themselves as well at the moment. Scott Johnson just looking to get the pass on them. So this is the important race between the two. And it's frustrating if you Jake Battle because, you know, you've got this traffic in front of you, so you've got to get out there. It is saying at the moment, the computer, there's something must have happened to Jake with the traffic because it looks like Jake is going to come out when all said and done in 4th position. Steen Stefani up into 3rd and Ren Aoki looking like they've made the undercut work and potentially coming out into...
Oh no,
something
Jake
must
Battle
have happened. What is going on, Jake?
dropping a couple cars back.
This is Ren Aoki's on there. They're coming out of the pits now. And they are comfortably ahead. Ren Aoki comfortably ahead.
Got about 7 seconds between him and
Yep.
Reshevich.
Yep.
As I say, Aoki doesn't have that no traffic in front of him right now, you know. So Eric Rudham. Okay.
Yep, Eric Rotherham's coming back again. He's got the pace, just been unlucky with a few of the incidents here. As we go to the back of the grid now, 25 cars left in this race, down from 30. This is Rough Cab trying to make a move on Aaron Kovac. And this is, more importantly, this is Matt Mataz and Felix Pelon at it again. Going down into turn 4. Pelon going on the defensive,
making
covering
a
off the
move.
inside.
Oh, it's looking to
Cube is here.
Good
Cube, just to let you know, Rushevich is the effective leader at the moment. Seems to continue to slug it out. Let's take a look down the grid. Down the grid. Vincent Nicolay trying to make a move on Tim Deschamps now. Going into turn 4. And Stephen Dutton trying to make a move on Jake Battle. Or is Jake Battle making a move on Dutton? We'll find out.
oh, it gave him too much room. Easy pass.
Dan Robichaud using that Bentley power coming up into turn 3 to try and make a move on Scott Johnson, who's found themselves in 4th place. Still with a pit in hand, mind you.
Yep, so it looks like Scott Johnson's the only one who's left to pit.
Yep. Let's take a quick look now. Let's go to our position board. So you can see on the left there, at the moment, the biggest loser at the moment seems to be Matt Mellinson, and the biggest gainer is Scott Johnson at the moment. But with all the pit said and done, Kyle Miller up 10 places at the moment. So that's fantastic from Kyle.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's a little
separated out.
yeah, that was separated.
Not these two though. Kyle Miller and Hashem Ramzik yet again.
Because they've been at it pretty much most of the race. Kyle Miller just itching to get up into that 8th spot. I mean, right here actually looks like Remzik looking to take John Vattel, possibly.
It does look like they are fine now. Let's see if we can. Jake
John
Battle. I wonder if
Battle,
there's something up with them. Did they go on to dries? Maybe is like I can only think maybe that's the thing.
I mean, possibly. Just so much slower than before his pits. I mean, Miller's looking to make the move. It goes by him too.
Yeah. I think that's what it is. I think Jake Battle has accidentally gone onto dries because the way that they're falling down the field. You know, they're not driving badly, but it's the only thing I could think of, at least, anyway. As Matt Mallinson looks to go down the inside on Roger Rodriguez going into turn 3. Makes the move stick, but then that does mean Rodriguez can have the optimum line out, albeit versus a Bentley. Going to rely on that Bentley raw power to get them through.
Yeah, that Bentley power on this just incredible. Looks like he's gonna try to make that move too.
He has made that move. That was wide there, but looks to cut down the inside again, maybe.
I was gonna say this little pass right here has had all the action all night. Going to this left-handers.
Keeps it good. Some fantastic.
Get on the next one, possibly. No.
As we go up to Levine, this is Levine and Rotherham now battling going into turn 1. The Nicky Lauda curve.
Levine just making an easy move.
Yeah. I wonder if Scott Johnson knows they've still got a pit.
Could be holding it off just to the very end.
Could be, could be. We're going to cut back to Matt Mellinson and Roger Rodriguez because they are close again going into turn 1. And this is, of course, news to Davim Galindo behind them, who's closing that gap up with all that fighting. Thank you very much, Davim Galindo says. Is there going to be another move here into turn 3? Big defensive effort. Rodriguez tries to cut back. Well held by Matt Mellinson. I'm not sure about that moving from Roger Rodriguez, but, you know, keeping it respectful. No accidents caused at the end there, so that's fine. Matt Mellinson racing down. Going to turn 4.
Taking him out to the outside again. Maybe again here might be able to do the little switcheroonie into the... Oh, just nope. The little slip is going to cause Galindo to be able to catch up there.
So Scott Johnson is in the pits now. It looks like they're going to come out in 18th place at the moment. So still good going from Scott Johnson. Oh! Loses with a snap of oversteer there in this wet weather. Davim Galindo really licking their lips now. If you're Davim, oh my goodness, what dive down the inside. Oh my gosh. If you're Galindo, are you thinking let these guys battle it out? Because you know, something might happen here, or what? I don't know. This is Eric Rotherham and Elliot Levine still fighting. And even further up, we have Carl Miller again with Hisham Rimzik. Must be getting tired of being behind him.
Come on, Kyle.
You know what's interesting as well? Renault Oki's really closing the gap there on Rushovic, although Rushovic did have a much better last lap. But that gap right down to 9.4 seconds now. Although you got to think with the 10 minutes left to go in the race, it's going to have to be... Oh, I think there's been contact, has there? Roger Rodriguez massively losing out now. Davim Galindo and Matt Mallinson go through. Oh, it's Davim Galindo has a big bit of oversteer going through there, but maintains it, I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
although
for now.
Mallinson is looking to dive down the inside. Yes, he is.
Yep. Keep it clean. Ooh.
This is Motorsport Toto. We go racing. Oi, look at that.
I mean, looks like doesn't matter. Could be making that inside move still too again.
Oh, is he going to dive down the inside again? Is he going to do
Yeah.
it? He's going to do it.
Yeah.
He's going to do it.
And it's good.
Oh, Galindo sees him the whole way. Says, all right, have that inside for now.
Oh, a little bit curb action.
Yeah, sorry, we quickly go ahead. Rudderham's moved past Jake Battle now.
Feel so bad for Jake.
Oh, Davide Galindo dives down the inside there. Oh my goodness, Roger Rodriguez having to take avoiding action as well. Matt Melanson holds on, but it's neck and neck now between Davide Galindo and Roger Rodriguez going up into turn 3, trying to see if they can get through turn 2. I'm sure they can because it's a silly turn, but here they come up into turn 3. Roger, oh, there's massive contact. No. Hold your brakes, hold your brakes, hold your brakes, hold your brakes. Oh my gosh.
No.
Oh my goodness.
No.
And that as well is first place isn't far behind them, so these guys have got to behave. This is first and second place. Let's quickly check in with Matt Melanson. Oh my goodness.
Oh, watch out for Aoki.
So it looks like Rushevich made it through, but my god.
I mean, the three of them were just going at it, and it's unfortunate that that's what the end result has to be. All right, well, Kyle Miller,
yeah,
we're rooting for you. Miller. Come on. You've been hunting Remzik for most of the night. I know you got it in you.
Well, the two battles that have been going on all day, all night, all race, I should say, is Kyle Miller and Rimzik, and then again Rudderham and Levine just going at it lap after lap here between the two. One thing I can say, Justin, this race has flown by. 8 minutes left in the race now. My gosh, where has the time gone?
I was gonna say, it doesn't even feel like. I feel like we just started.
We should be on like lap 10 or something by now. I don't know where it's gone.
From the race start to, it's just been non-stop.
Non-stop as we go with Pablo Ferrer on Jake Battle again. I'm sure Jake Battle must be on dry tyres and just electing to stay out, I think, at this point. It's a catch-22. Do you pit and lose the positions and hope you gain some again, or do you stay out and just do your best?
It's so unfortunate.
This is
started off in such a good spot, and
it did, yeah.
To have it end like that, it just.
Oh, are we going to finally see Rudderham making a move on Elliot Levine as they come up through turn 2 now, on their way over to turn 3? Rudderham on the inside now. If you're Levine, you're going to be looking to hang it out wide, trying to cut down the inside. Let's see what happens here. Oh, look at that. Rudderham knows exactly what's going on, goes a bit slower, stays to the inside, and that looks like that pass has been completed finally between Rudderham and Levine. As we see a dive down the inside from Scott Johnson. This is on Davide Galindo now. With the leader not far behind either. You're going to have to get out of the way, Scott. And
yeah, both of them.
Looking like they're letting them go through. Oh, but Scott Johnson pouncing on a Davide Galindo that's letting the leader through. Oh, no, Davide. What's gone on there? Oh. Davide Galindo trying to be responsible, lets off the throttle a little bit just to make sure Rushevich goes through okay. And Johnson pouncing on that. As we go back with Matt Schmitzer, who had earlier trouble going into turn 1 at what seemed to be 5 minutes ago, but is evidently about 30, making the move there on Jake Battle.
Oh, man.
And guess who's still fighting, Justin? I'll give you one guess as to who's still fighting.
Who's still fighting?
Oh, Miller and Hashim Ramzik as they go into turn 3. Miller looking to dive down the inside. Is he? Oh, Rimzik give him. Oh, there's a bit of. Rimzik, I tell you what happened there. Rimzik tried to give him a bit of space, knew that that dive was going to be probably a bit problematic on the exit. Luckily, they're both still in it, but Carl Miller still trying to make the move down the inside. Rimzik pushes him in close.
Keep me clean, fellas.
As Miller goes, Rimsik goes wide. Miller goes through now.
Attaboy, let's go!
He's finally done it, ladies and gentlemen. It's taken him 45 minutes at least, but he is through. But has Rimsik got anything to say about that?
I'm sure if Rimzik's not gonna let that go.
He's not going to let that one go.
After
is he?
being in front of him all race, you got to get that back now.
This is as we go over to Roger Rodriguez. He looks to have had a bit of an oopsie daisy into turn 1. Got to make sure he rejoins safely though, as the leaders are coming through.
Oh my! Whew.
This is Davim Galindo on Scott
Galindo.
Johnson.
Trying to get that spot back.
Yeah.
He needs that. He wants that. Won't be able to take it here.
No. Oh, but is he though? He gets a much better exit by the looks of it.
Yeah, maybe.
Is he going to dive down the inside? He looks like to take the
No, he's
inside.
trying
He
to
is. Oh, but he gets on the brakes a bit earlier by the looks of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so close now. 4 minutes left in the race. As it looks like we do have Stephen Buckley, who's spun going into turn 4, facing the wrong way. Oh, Stephen. Fellow GTR driver. You hate to see it. To put it into perspective as well regarding Jake Battle, they're currently lapping around 12 seconds slower than the rest of the field at the moment, which you hate to see. It's awful to see. But let's see it anyway. No, I'm joking. Let's go away to Davim Galindo. Let's check in with Davim Galindo, who's 0.8 seconds behind Scott Johnson, going through turn 1, up into turn 2.
Yeah, seems to be the closest battle right now on the track.
What a move by Miller indeed, Cube Master. That is right. I'm being cool. I'm being told off in the chat. It looks like Roger Rodriguez might have had something. What has happened? Let's quickly try and go to see what's happened. This is Roger Rodriguez and Brett Swift. I can't see it. Why does it let me go to them? There we go.
Looks like sorting everything out and back on track.
Yeah. Oh, look at the damage to the front of Roger Rodriguez there.
Brett Swift.
Now,
in there.
Interestingly enough, Carl Miller's opened up a 2.6 second gap now on Rimsik. So, you know, look, it's racing. Rimsik is entitled to defend their position, and they've had a great race for 45 minutes. But it looks like Carl Miller had a lot of pace left in that car. If they were able to get past Rimsik straight away, it would have been a completely different story for the race. So we do have Davim Galindo closing the gap back up on Scott Johnson, and Scott Johnson
goes off.
Now, is he going to try and hold that position, or has Galindo gone through? It looks like they are neck and neck, McLaren versus Porsche, down the back straight there, going into turn 4. This is going to be interesting. Galindo giving plenty of space there. A big dive in, goes wide out, and Johnson does the over and under, sorry.
I believe that Rushevich is going to be able to get one more lap in.
I think, yeah, well, it's going to be one last lap. So this is the penultimate lap now. And I can tell you that everyone's pretty spaced out now. We're looking at Tim Ducharme 2 seconds behind, Vincent Nicolay 1.6 seconds behind Tim Ducharme, and Davim Galindo 1 second now behind Scott Johnson. But let's go ahead and look, Justin, at our race leader, who from start to finish has just been in complete command.
There's no words to be said here. he has just been dominant from start to finish. Well, a little wide there.
That's still dominant, you know, just saving the tires, saving the tires. You know?
But there's been no words to say here. It has just been an utter domination tonight from Anton here. Give him all the spotlight in the world. Let him do his final lap.
Sorry, just cutting in there because Roger Rodriguez
It was just
losing a bit of time there. Kovac goes through.
Yeah.
Let's go back to Rushovic though. Because that looks like it's all settled. Although Scott Johnson looking to try and make a move here on Jake Battle. Going on to the final lap. I'm sure that will happen, unfortunately, for Jake.
Oh.
As he goes well wide there, trying to keep it on the track. You hate to see it. You really do.
Coming into just about the final 2 turns here, and clean, comfortably, start to finish. Congratulations, Anton. You have been absolutely incredible tonight.
And what's felt like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I know. It was just felt like for the final.
There he goes.
Let's go, little wiggle to finish the race. Congratulations.
Well
Mr.
done,
Aoki
Anton.
will also be coming in pretty much here, guaranteed second place, coming across the line himself.
A great result from Dean Stefani. It's been from start to finish very in control, maintained their 3rd position, did what needed to be maybe helped by Jake picking the wrong tyres. This is another solid driver. Darren Robichaud has had a fantastic finish. As we look now,
Stephen Dutton got
Dutton.
a nice little one.
Now Stephen
Dutton.
Dutton's
Kyle Miller here.
Oh, Miller.
13 positions from the start.
Fantastic racing.
Beautifully done.
Shomrimzik coming in after a valiant battle. Palon, Matt Matazzi in 9th. Eric Rotherham in 10th. Elliot Levine comes through in 11th place. Pablo Ferrer coming through here in 12th. Matt Schmitzer. Tim Deschamps. Vincent Nicolay. And Thomas Greer just rounding out the 16th place. What a race. Wow. Okay, let's go ahead. Change it back to intermission. Justin, while I catch my breath, tell me about your side of it.
I mean, this has been like the quickest race I feel like I've ever been a part of. Like, I got all this energy. I feel like we can go another hour.
Let's do it all again. Let's go again.
Put them back on the track. Let's go.
But as long as Jake Batter remembers his wet tires this time.
Very, very entertaining race. Congratulations for everybody who was able to finish. I know we had a couple of people just not able to get all the way through.
Yeah, I think the stewards are going to be busy. The stewards are going to be busy, but it was a good race. You can't take that away from the entire grid. Everybody participated to make it what it was. So that was, that was awesome. Wow.
Yeah, I got no words. This has been a very, very interesting, fun race.
Now,
I hope everybody else out there enjoyed this race as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And before we sign off, we're going to grab a few of our fast drivers into the chat. We'll start with Anton Rushovic. We'll bring them up over. So, Justin, you take away the interviews. Anton, what a race.
Yeah.
I mean, start to finish, man, you were just incredible.
Yeah, it was a very, very clean race on my end. I honestly, coming into it, I was not expecting to be anywhere near the front, given how I've never driven this track before, much less in the wet. So, listen, I mean, best case scenario, minus the fastest lap, which I'm still pretty bummed out about, but it's all
Never
good.
driven the track before.
Nope. Only driven it in F1 23 those games, but nothing on this. I literally just got the DLC a week ago.
You're looking like a pro out there.
Well, they say rain is the greatest equalizer, and looks like I had a little bit more wet driving experience than everyone else.
Anything you'd like to say to everyone out there watching the stream tonight?
You got a few fans watching you, so you got a few shout outs, I think,
Yeah, I mean, of course, Iris Prifty, she's always out there. I honestly don't know who else. I mean, I usually have maybe 3-4 guys always rooting for me, which I'm very grateful for. I know sometimes my mom is out there, so hi mom, how are you? Hope you're okay. Maybe my dad's there. Hope you're staying safe during the hurricane. I'm really glad my power didn't go out during the race.
Yeah.
That would have been diabolical.
Whereabouts are you?
Yeah,
Are you near it? Whereabouts are you located?
I mean, we're on the outskirts, so close, but not close enough to the point where I'm losing my
Clearly
my
losing your
thought
power.
process and whatever. But yeah.
Well, look, dude, we'll let you go back into it. Fantastic as always, dude. And again, as you said, hope your parents are safe and hope yourself is safe as well. And yeah, let's go into Zandvoort. How are you feeling about Zandvoort?
Shocker! I've never driven that truck before.
Well,
I guess we'll see what happens. That's all I gotta say.
It's very hot. I will give you a little teaser.
I did hear in the D3 race chat you guys were talking about the temps, so
very
we'll
hot.
Happens.
Congratulations, man.
Well done, dude. We'll drag
so
you
much.
back. Well done.
Yep. Cheers. Have a good evening.
And you. Right, so let's take a look. I don't think we're going to get Ren Aoki, who took second place there, on the interview. But let's go ahead and drag in Dean Stefani, who had a fantastic third place finish.
What happened to you, Eric, at the start there?
Dean, we've taken you, we've dragged you out. Sorry, man. Hello.
Oh, good.
Hello, welcome.
Hello.
What a race, dude. What a race.
Yeah, not too bad. Didn't feel like I had too much pace, but not too bad.
Oh, I think you did fantastic tonight for the situation that it was.
Yeah, tough conditions for sure. I didn't get too much practice time in either. I just kind of today, well, I guess yesterday I got a little bit in, and then today I just kind of made the pit strategy, and it looked like I got kept it clean. That's all. That was my goal tonight. To keep it clean.
There was a lot of action behind you tonight.
There was.
Was there?
There was, yeah, and I think your main competitor, Jake. The going theory is he put on dry tires, so that also helped you a bit there. But no, honestly, incident free from start to finish, dude. Really, I mean, yeah, fantastic race, man. Is there any shout outs or anything you want to give to people watching, maybe back at home?
Yeah, obviously my partner is in another league right now. My green light partner, Darren Wicks. He's a D2 driver, but he's kind of taking the season off and doing some Trackalicious stuff. So shout out to him, and shout out to you guys for. He was actually in Discord with me, and he said, "I like these announcers. They're really good."
Oh,
so shout out to you guys. Yeah.
We'll take that. We'll take what we can get. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
That's it. Cool. Awesome. Well done, Dean. And we'll let you get back to clearly a very busy.
Bit of a lively chat.
Yeah. Yeah, it will be. Check the stream out. You'll see. Anyway, cheers, man. Take care.
Thanks,
Take
guys.
care. All right. So I think, guys, that rounds it out. We don't want to disturb any more of the debrief. It's going to be an interesting one, but. Wow, what a race. What a race.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Gosh.
I'm sure next week will be very eventful as well, with the very hot conditions of Zandvoort coming up next.
Yeah, Zandvoort up next, guys. So be sure to check out the stream again. So that's going to be on the 16th of October. We are in a very, very hot Holland or Netherlands at Zandvoort. That's where these guys apply their trade next time. And as always, if you guys want to get involved, we have our links below. The more the merrier, especially when it comes around to the new season. We hope to see a few of you on the stream, on the stream, and we can comment on your racing as well. Maybe even vice versa when you see us going on in Division 3. Who knows? But Yeah, Justin, anything else, or are you ready to catch some breath? Maybe have a coffee or something. I don't know.
I'm ready to go back and review this race and see all the fun things that we possibly could have missed because there was just so much going on.
We tried our best, guys. Well, look, until next week, thank you so much for tuning in with us, and please, if you are or any of your family are in the area of Hurricane Milton, we're thinking about you, praying for you guys, and everybody keep safe, and yeah, see you next week. Goodbye.